Boom! On the small island, a terrifying surge of golden spiritual power suddenly erupted, shooting straight into the heavens. Yu stood at the center, feeling the surging energy swirling wildly around him. His brows furrowed, his eyes narrowed like blades, and even his pupils had turned into a brilliant golden hue. At the same time, a squad of angels was rushing frantically toward the island where the 16-winged holy imperial weapon resided. Ai Ware sensed their presence and quickly turned her head. Master, another unit of the angelic race is closing in on this place. With a wave of his hand, golden spiritual power coiled around Yu's arm. Instantly, a rift in space tore open right behind Ai Ware. You withdraw first, Yu commanded coldly. Leave the rest to me. Ai Ware glanced back at him one last time and answered, Yes, Master. The angels sped toward the island, their figures rapidly closing the distance until it was finally within sight. They halted in midair not far from it, stunned by the sight before their eyes. Seeing the radiant pillar of spiritual light piercing the skies, one of them couldn't help but stammer in disbelief. Holy! Holy! The 16-winged holy imperial weapon! My lord! He froze, his voice trembling as he continued, Is it merging with a race outside the angels? The golden radiance gradually shrank until only streaks of light remained. On the island, thick black smoke billowed skyward, obscuring all vision. When the haze finally thinned, Yu's figure emerged. He stood tall and imposing at the very center. His body had transformed into a new form. Behind his back, not only did his wings unfurl, but additional eyes had appeared upon them. From the outside, his form looked even more divine and overpowering than before. Yu clenched his fist tightly, feeling the overwhelming force surging in his palm. Satisfaction flickered in his eyes. At last, I've obtained the 16-winged holy imperial weapon. Truly worthy of its title. If one day it fully recovers, I can't even imagine how terrifying my power will become. From behind him, Avon's voice echoed, laying down conditions, boy, from now on, you must never strike against the Sky Clan or the angelic race. And another thing, if you wish to wield my strength, you must always remain in the form of an angel. Yu's gaze remained fixed forward, his eyes firm. I understand. The angels, witnessing this sight, cried out in shock, an 8-winged angel form. This is proof that the 16-winged holy imperial weapon has successfully merged. The very next moment, they dropped to their knees before Yu. In unison, their voices boomed with devotion, Greetings, our sovereign. The leader of the angels stepped forward and declared solemnly, No matter who it is, anyone who gains the recognition of the 16-winged holy imperial weapon is our sovereign. Standing proudly behind Yu, Avon spoke with pride, See, boy? This is my true status. Yu remained silent, offering no reply. At that moment, a system notification suddenly appeared, New skill acquired, Wings of the world, able to shatter any barrier and rend space itself in an instant. The leader of the angel clan spoke first, Your Majesty, the outside world is being invaded by alien races. We hope that Your Majesty can aid our people. Hearing this, Yu thought inwardly, Excellent. They still don't know that I'm the mastermind behind this war. He lowered his head slightly and, without hesitation, agreed, All right. Yu furrowed his brows, his sharp gaze cutting forward as he calculated his plan. Next, I'll pretend to drive the invaders out of the Sky Clan's domain. After that, I'll return to Earth. With that thought, he put on a righteous expression and boldly lied, I understand. That is precisely why I've revealed myself. The intruding creatures just now have already been slain by me. Hearing him, Avon broke out in a cold sweat, thinking, This brat. He actually dares to spout such outrageous lies. Yu then turned toward the battlefield and ordered the angel clan, Let's go. He dashed ahead, his voice echoing, Let us drive these invaders from this planet. Explosions thundered throughout the city, black smoke blanketing the capital. Enormous void beasts trampled buildings into rubble. They opened their massive maws, roaring ferociously. The Sky Clan warriors charged forward, clashing with the Blood Demon clan. one monstrous beast suddenly stretched out its hand and grabbed a Sky Clansman. At the same time, a tree being stepped forward, casually seizing another Sky Clansman and crushing him to pulp. Blood spurted between its fingers, spraying outward. In no time, the vast city had turned into desolation. Buildings, unable to withstand the destructive might of the alien beasts, tilted and collapsed into ruin. A battered Sky Clansman lay coughing blood amid the wreckage. Cough. Cough. With despair in his eyes, he slowly closed them. This star, the Sky Clan, is about to be annihilated. As his words faded, a colossal void creature appeared before him. It opened its maw wide, lunging to swallow him whole. At that very instant, a surge of immense spiritual power pierced through the beast's body, killing it outright. The Sky Clansman's eyes widened in disbelief. What just happened? Looking at Yuziu's back, he could hardly believe his eyes. That is, Yuziu turned his face, revealing his features. The clansman immediately sensed the spiritual power emanating from him. His voice trembled with excitement as he shouted, "The 16-winged holy imperial weapon!" Yuziu now stood facing the vast swarm of void creatures he himself had summoned. Spreading the pairs of wings behind him, he thought calmly, pretend to destroy them, then sweep them all into the 9 minor worlds. His plan was already clear. First, seal the sight of everyone on the battlefield. With that, Yuziu folded his wings together and activated his summoning light technique. A radiant golden brilliance burst forth from his body, dazzling beyond measure. The golden light spread, blanketing the entire star. Sky Clansmen cried out, shielding their eyes. Too bright. I can't see anything. In the next moment, Yuziu summoned the minor worlds high above. The bodies of the void creatures were pulled upward, sucked into the sky. They roared and howled but could not move of their own will. In the blink of an eye, every single void beast was swallowed by the 9 minor worlds Yuziu had summoned.